Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff and all kinds of really neat things. And Byron Kennedy is starting his own channel, and he sent me some awesome stickers. His channel is called Splitting Slices, which I need a pizza cutter like that because pizza is one of my favorite food groups. And I call it a food group because, with a good pizza, you can get just about everything you need from the food group chart. I probably shouldn't eat as much pizza as I do, but then again, it's good and I love it. What can I say? Below that, we have a gift that was sent by the guy that is sending this out. James let me borrow his senator knife to make this video, but he also sent me this because he knew I was a Dale Earnhardt fan, and he had this. This is really a very cool case knife. It says on there, six-time champion. Of course, this is before he was a seven-time champion. This is back in '93. I love how they changed the 3 to the 3 on the car. Got a nice little brass inlay here. It has an image of Dale and his signature. '93 Winston Cup champion. And yes, I was definitely a Winston Cup fan. I got to tell you, all these different cup changes that they've made, I miss the old Winston Cup days. But that's what happens. But thank you very much for this, James. This definitely will go in the collection. So today we're going to talk about Senator's knives, and they're really fascinating. I really learned a lot. He directed me to an article on all about pocket knives, and I cribbed some notes off of here. I got a couple of passages to write about it. But this is the senator's knife in question, and we had exchanged a couple of emails, and he was talking about the bolsters, that he thought the bolsters were a little too big, and I definitely see that. They could be smaller, but actually they're not bad. It's just, but I do see that they could be a little bit better. But this is a senator's pattern knife from Case. So it's a two-bladed penknife. So we have nickel silver bolsters. This is in the blue Rogers jigging. And so I have my other Rogers jigged bones in the blue series. So they have the same Case shield, Case USA, kind of a bar and shield type. Shield. Oh my, we're starting off already. It's already, we're only 3 minutes in and already I'm losing my train of thought. But I just wanted to show the differences in the color on the bone pretty much. And I have the other one that I have here. This is the 18 pattern because I just kind of wanted to show the differences in the blue. But yeah, very cool. But if you notice that the bolsters, even on the 18, they're in proportion with the knife, and I think that they're kind of in proportion to this too. They could be a little smaller, but I don't know. We'll leave that up to individual interpretation. But anyways, to go into a little bit of the history of this pattern, as you guys know, Dwight Eisenhower was the 34th president. He also served as the supreme commander of Allied troops in Europe, and he was also a knife nerd. And his choice was the 3 1/8 equal-ended 63 pattern by Case, which is what this guy is. Although this is, when I measured it, it's actually 3 inches. So I guess they have changed the pattern over time. The 63 is a pre-1920 pattern, so it may have been a little bit bigger. And the 63 frequently had the Rogers jigging, which is, I think, a very nice jig on there. So the story goes, in the 1950s, President Eisenhower arranged a fishing trip, and he had 5 sailors convert a PT boat into a fishing boat, and he gave each sailor a 08263 Eisenhower pattern with mother of pearl covers. And he also had purchased a 63 pattern from a Texas dealer and liked it so much he bought more and presented them as gifts. So according to the way the story went, the dealer was a Frank Wood in Wichita Falls, Texas, and Eisenhower ended up buying a total of 54 boxes of knives. Now, they were all kinds of different knives. He had some that were the 63 pattern. Some of them were listed as the 63-33 Stockman, and also pen knives with 2.5-inch blades. So he did have quite a bit of dealings with that guy. Uh, Also, when this guy went to the Eisenhower Presidential Library and Museum, they had a couple of case knives on display. They had two case 63-33 Stockman that were presented to Eisenhower, and a set of pearl-handled steak knives that were presented by the president of Case Knives. I'll bet you that's a pretty fancy set when it's presented by the president of Case Knives. That's for sure. Now, for those that want to know what the 63-33 looks like, I don't have one, but I have a 33 pattern pen knife. Now, the Stockman is made on this very same frame. So as you can see, again, it is a small knife, and this one here, I've shown it before on the channel, but this is a 62-033. And so this is a 1989 case knife, and I really like this little pen knife. It's just really cool, and I've never seen another one with an angled blade like that. So when you hold it, it's already pointed down and ready to slice open a box or an envelope or whatever. Very classy knife, but yeah, they do make the 33 in a Stockman as well. They just pack a lot of blades in that space, that's for sure. So just so you can see the size difference of what a 33 pattern is and kind of have an idea. So Ike liked small knives, which is actually not too bad. So when we're looking at this knife here, you can see there's like a little lowering of the bone to get to the nail notch. So we have the Eisenhower signature is on here. This knife was made on September the 12th, 2011. It's in the Blue Rogers bone. Your cutting edge on this is 1 5/8 on the main blade, and you have 1 3/8 on the pen blade, which is here. So very handy knife. Here is your pattern numbers. So this is the 06263. It is in the True Sharp stainless steel, weighing in at 1.1 ounces and 3 inches closed. A very pocketable, very much a gentleman's knife. And I think that that was probably what was, meant for senators and, these different board members and people that he gave these as gifts. A small knife like this was much appreciated because they weren't going to carry a big knife. Now, when we talk about senators, we can't leave out the newest senator around, and that is this Rough Ryder Black Appaloosa bone, the 30-year anniversary model. You have the spade shield, and of course that beautiful Black Appaloosa bone treatment. I especially like the pile side there. It looks really nice. I do like that. You get the black underliners, ringed bolsters. Here's your back spring construction. It's got a little bit of schmutz on there, but yeah, this is a little chunky knife, that's for sure. This guy here is 3.6 inches closed. You get a 2.5-inch spear blade. That's the 2.5 inches is the cutting edge, and it's kind of angled downwards, similar to the 33 pattern. But great spear. Got the match strike pull. These are listed as stainless steel blades, and you get the 30th anniversary stamp there on the blades. I don't know if it listed as 440, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, 440A. I was pretty sure that's what they were, because that's what most of your Rough Riders are. You get the half stops, of course, and then you get this Wharncliffe as opposed to a pen blade. This blade also has the tang stamp, and what you're looking at here is a 1.5-inch Warney, and this weighs 3.5 ounces closed. So Definitely a different Senator. This one is very much capable of being an everyday carry, getting you through pretty much anything you're going to face in your day. Uh, so this actually is a very good and handy knife. I think this one here is a very elegant knife. It also will get you through your day. It's just a little bit smaller. Of course, this having the Eisenhower signature etch, this would not be getting used on a regular basis. Definitely a collector piece. And thank you so much, James, for letting me borrow it and handle an actual real case Senator knife. Of course, the Appaloosa Bone Senator, really cool knife from Rough Ryder. Definitely, I'm digging the Black Appaloosa series like so many other YouTubers are. I think it's just a fantastic series. But great set of knives that they have with the Appaloosa. And of course, case knives, what else can you say? I mean, they're just, they are the real deal. That's for sure. Love them. Love them all. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Got a little bit of history and got to see some really neat eye candy. I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.